So we are with Frank Christian Hansel, one of the two main managers of the German party Alternative für Deutschland. Mr. Hansel, who you are and what do you propose for Germany and Europe?
The Alternative for Germany started because we understand that the rescue policy of the euro will not work. The economic disequilibrium from the North countries and the Mediterranean countries are so fundamental that one common monetary union will not lead that Europe as a whole will be more competitive. We see Europe as an economic region which needs to be competitive towards the new rising powers like Brazil, China, India.
Do you think that the problem is the European Union or the euro itself?
It's not the European Union. The European Union is itself a wonderful idea and we want to go forward. It's the euro that does not work because, as I said, the differences, the economic differences and the fundamentals are too different. German economy, German competitiveness could expect a higher euro. But for Greece and Portugal, for instance, the euro is too high.
Why do you think that Madame Merkel is so keen on keeping the euro?
On this superficial understanding, it looks that Germany is the winner of the euro for the moment. But you have to go back to the history of the introduction of the euro. Until 2004, Germany was called the ill man in Europe. Italy had very high interest, about 15-20%. And then they came down to zero, like Germany had it in the years before the introduction of the euro. But this was a boom artificially paid by the reduction of the interests. And it was the idea that the pressure for the countries through the macroeconomic stabilization that those countries will reduce the debt, the state budget debt, was not used to pay back or to reduce the state budget, but the budget stayed high. What is wrong, what we criticize on Mrs. Merkel is that she drives those countries into recession. You have to give flexibility, and this flexibility is only achieved if those countries can have a devaluated currency. And Germany was in the crisis after 2007 and 2008. We did the opposite under the same government from Merkel. We kept on paying even the unemployed people. We have an institution called Kurzarbeitergeld, which is short period money, to bridge the phase of unemployment. We kept people employed, understanding that the recession will go over, and then we kept the employment level very high. This allows income, this allows a flow of taxes, so this is why Germany got out of the crisis very fast. We also invested some 100 million in streets and bridges and infrastructure in order to keep employment high. And what is done under the programs by European Central Bank, by the so-called Troika, IMF, is the opposite. Budget deficit spending cut down and leading the countries into recession. And this will lead to social unrest.
Are you against or in favor of any other economic integration between member states like Eurobonds?
We think that Eurobonds will just allow everybody to spend even more. We want the construction of the European Union. We believe in free trade within the European Union, of course. We want the same frontiers as we have them. We want free intercambio of human beings, of employees, the free movement within the European. The European Union is not the problem.
So you are not an Eurosceptic?
No, we call ourselves Euro-realistic. The party was founded by 300 economists, by experts. We are called a party of professors.